we're on. Alright, well, this is like a new type of video for the channel. I'm here with Liv.
Hi.
Liv, I've been friends with Liv from school, so that shows how long,
Yes.
I'm old.
You're not that old.
So we're going to be doing a type of podcast type thing, where we just pick something and we talk about it. Except Liv went a bit more hardcore on notes. I've got about 7 words written down. Liv's got 3 pages written. But that's fine, don't worry. So it's going to be mostly uncut, maybe some edits in pop-up, but mostly an unedited conversation to you guys, but also like between us. So this one, if you couldn't already tell by the title and the thumbnail, is Spider-Man Far From Home. Now there will be spoilers in this one, so if you have not seen the movie yet, click off, go find another video, and come back here later because I want the views still. So I think I've said enough of an intro. Let's get into it. What was your first topic point? I'm sure it goes in hand with my first note.
I don't write things in order. If that, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to start at the start with the opening music into the memorial. So for the first time, it didn't start with the normal Marvel music, which is this. It started with My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh no, what's happening? I was like, why has it changed? And then of course it goes into a memorial of the people we lost in Endgame.
Yes.
Which, again, last chance for spoilers. Obviously Iron Man,
Cries.
Black Widow,
Except I didn't.
and somewhat Captain America. Now Liv over here didn't cry. Liv cries when she sees a puppy.
I do.
And she didn't cry at the memorial.
I did.
There was tears because I was like, damn.
Because Iron Man.
Sad.
But here's the thing, right? From the moment it started, I knew it wasn't like a real thing. Like, I mean, Comic Sans, watermarks, you know.
I know,
like, this doesn't seem like a real thing. I'm like, some student made this, and then it showed that it did, and so I found it more, entertaining, funny
I respect
than
it.
sad.
I respect it. That's fine.
It's okay.
But yeah, no. So it starts like that, and that was cool. It was good too.
That actually was my first point.
It was.
Look, there you
That's
go.
Good. All right. What's your next one?
No, that one's later. I think. I don't know.
So my next one was like kind of a whole throughout the movie. In all the Spider-Mans, this was my favourite form of MJ development.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
Like in the other ones, it's like MJ's just there as like Spider-Man's girl. Like.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, they finally like it was about like she was a. Like just a god. Like
she is amazing.
She was probably one of my favorite characters.
I love the part where he's just like, you look really pretty, and she's like, and therefore I have value. He's like, no. Yeah. Like, I'm kidding with you.
Just the awkward 15-year-old of them, like just.
It was so good.
And just all throughout, like when MJ finally decides, like when she says that she knows that he's Spider-Man. Like the way he tried to dart around it, knowing for a fact that
she's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, and then eventually when it like came out, I was like,
yes, I am. We have to go.
I was like, that's kind of sick. Like I haven't.
It was really good.
I haven't seen something like that.
With all the MJ and like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, right? She's always like kind of the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
This MJ is definitely.
This MJ is like, let's go. Like
to be honest, the damsel in distress is Ned. Like
Ned is definitely.
Which I love. I'm like,
100%.
I love this. There was no upside down kiss, which is classic MJ.
Yeah.
Which I didn't hate, but I was like, oh, is it gonna happen?
She's too emo for the upside down kiss.
She's too low.
She's too, yeah. But no, I liked it. And then there was still the MJ kiss. Oh, Gemma's home first. She hasn't seen this movie, but oh well. We won't talk about MJ. That's all Gemma cares about in the movies.
That is true.
My next thing was when Tony got Stark's glasses. Now, when I said Tony, I definitely meant Peter. So don't come at me. Peter, not Tony. I was like, damn, that's cool. Like,
even dead, I'm the hero. I lost it laughing.
I love Tony. Tony
classic
Stark.
Tony.
He can't be stopped. not too much to say about that, but pretty much, yeah, just the fact that he got the Edith, like, is cool. That goes into my, like, they put some good comedy in this one.
Oh.
Like when he knew...
It was brilliant.
When he, like, sent the nuke out on their bus. Like...
to
that's
get
just
Brad.
quality,
But, like,
just to get Brad.
I know. And he's like, but the thing is, he didn't actually mean to.
No,
he was just
no.
like, is Brad the target? And he was like,
And then
yeah, like, okay,
yeah.
he's a target.
But then when they're like, do you want
to a weapon, though,
yeah.
Peter, not to a weapon.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah,
that was
and then he, like, they swerve, right? And then to distract him, he's like, mountain goes. And it's like, even though they totally just got, like, almost ran off the road, everyone on the bus is still like, ooh,
hi Gemma, we're
mountain goats.
podcasting.
Hi.
Spiderman.
Spiderman.
Oh, okay.
Gemma hadn't seen the movie yet, as I said before. There's Gemma up there. I said all you really care about is MJ and Spidey. But we already spoke about that, it's fine. Alright, Mysterio. How shook were you when he turned out to be the bad guy?
Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, kind of like, so that's like he gets like revealed to be the bad guy like halfway through, let's say that. So like, a quarter of the way, that's how that works.
Yep.
A quarter of the way through, because the first time I saw it with Jack. We both sat there and we looked at each other and we were both like, he's totally the bad guy.
Yeah.
And we were just like, yeah. And then nothing happened, we're like, okay. But then he gave him the glasses and we were just like...
As soon as Spidey left and it like, before it even cut, I was like, I feel like that was not
that wasn't that hard. I was
yeah.
like,
even before that, I was like, I don't think he should give the glasses. Like, I didn't know he was bad, but I knew...
The glasses suited him really well.
And like,
so you can tell that they like...
And all
they
because
as
he
a
saw
Marvel.
Stark, where I reckon when Mysterio put the glasses on, he was like, you look like
Yeah,
Stark. And
well
I
that's,
was like,
so I definitely think that Marvel made the glasses for that exact fact.
Yeah.
Because like before that you just saw him as like the guy and you're like, yeah, this is just a person, but then you put on the glasses and you're like, holy godness.
All of his like
Tony.
bending of reality though in the Spideyverse Mysterio, like that was, I couldn't, like it was messing with my head.
It was crazy,
I didn't know where to
but
look.
it was so good.
It was also,
so many
really
things
good.
are changing. The Mysterio trip scene, right, where like Peter gets hit by the train.
Yeah.
Like the,
oh, that was insane.
that was intense. I literally had that. I was like, was crazy intense.
Yep.
I think it was like really cool because like it looks like nothing's happening, but then he goes to punch him and he punches a wall, and so you can tell that it's definitely like an illusion.
I thought I was in Infinity War. Like I was like, man's got the reality stone.
Yes. And someone wrote a comment about how it's similar to like The Incredibles 2 with the screensaver thing, and I was like, think about it, like it does, because like it's a whole scene, but like you've just got like the voiceover being all like weird.
Oh, I was
like,
so confused in that whole scene.
It was really cool.
But it was cool. Yes, Gemma?
I was about to say, this looks like a really crappy mukbang.
Crackers. It's not. It is a
We
sit
could have
down.
done a mukbang.
We could have, but like no one likes mukbangs. Let's be real.
No.
Except for Emma.
Yeah.
Emma really wants to do a mukbang.
Oh really?
I see you have a suit. Oh, there we go. Speaking of suit, the Spidey suit building scene.
Oh yes, I see.
How funny was it when AC/DC started playing and it cuts to Tom Holland and he goes, "Oh man, I love Led
I
Zeppelin."
literally said Akadaka, not Led Zeppelin. But did you know that that's the song that appears in Iron Man 1 when he's like in the vehicle
When
right
he's
before
making his suit, yeah.
No, not
It's
really.
not?
No,
I thought
it's
it
when
was.
he's in the like the what are they called? The trucks that the army people drive.
Oh,
and
right
it's
at the
playing
start.
on the radio. Yeah.
Back in black, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I looked
boom.
this up.
Yeah.
And then
I remember
bang.
that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's like
that's
happy
true.
put it on because and then he does that. I look ready. I say it ready. I'm like hand swoop because he goes like this and he does the Iron Man thing and you just like
That suit was insane when he
Great
jumped out.
colour.
When he jumped out the ship and he was going in. I was just like, whoa. Like
I
even
know.
JJ was like, well, that's cool. And he did not like Spider-Man.
that's a whole nother topic.
Diss track coming soon. No.
Yeah, so I was like that whole thing was crazy,
that was
amazing.
interesting,
So
interesting.
and it was like all Iron Man and then Happy gets sad and then so you get sad. I really liked going back, you know, where he's the first time we see Mysterio And it's like the water person in Venice.
Yeah, when Spidey's not in suit.
Yes,
yeah.
how it was pretty cool
was
watching him be Spider-Man, but like not in the Spider-Man suit. Like
that's another
Peter
thing
being
like,
Spider-Man.
actually fighting, like saving. Yeah, that was really cool.
And then he puts on the mask. He's like, I'm really sticky.
Yeah, no, that was cool though. How he like just stopped the building. Like his whole thing was to stop the building.
I had
like
awesome webbing.
Awesome webbing.
Like,
It
you
was
know, you
pretty
only
awesome.
ever see like the strings, but
Yeah,
then suddenly
this was, like,
he just goes whoosh, and it's like a whole
He
like
went-
branch
yeah, no,
of
that
it,
was
and
really
I'm like, whoa, where did
I
that
was
come
like,
from?
how
I
did that
can't,
happen?
I can't deal with that. It was too cool. I have lots of notes, so do you want to go on one of yours?
No, I've only got 2 left.
Okay.
I can see, but your notes. I saw Spider-Man saying no to Fury.
Oh my gosh. He ghosted Nick Fury.
That
He
was
ghosted Nick
hilarious.
Fury.
Happy was
Hashtag
like,
not Nick
no.
Fury.
yeah. Happy was
That's
like,
another
what?
one.
Yeah, that
You
was.
can't ghost Nick Fury because if you don't talk
And
to
he
him, then
did.
I have to talk to him, and I don't want to talk to him.
Walks
He's
out
like,
there.
bye. I'm like,
With all the paparazzi, that was insane. He was like, oh my god, that was.
oh my god. Yes, I have many
soon,
notes
too
on
soon.
Fury because obviously if you have to wait till all the way to the end, which you obviously should because it's Marvel, that would be stupid not to. So I've seen it twice.
Yep.
How many? You've seen it once?
I've seen it once, but it's.
It is
it's
really
pretty fresh.
interesting watching it a second time, knowing that Fury is not Fury, that it's
Yeah, I can
Talos,
imagine that. I
right?
was so shooked. That was my
That was-
last point. Was the post-credit scenes.
Yes.
The second post-credit scene, it's revealed that the fate. Like I read it, I looked up just to make sure because there was none in Endgame, and JJ was like, "No, there's none," and I'm like, "There's gonna be one."
No.
And I said post-credit scene, and it said post-credit scenes set up Marvel's future, and I was like, "Huh, what could that mean?" But my God, when it was shown that it was Skrulls,
Yeah.
I
that
was like,
Talos and
what?
his wife, I'm guessing.
and I do get that when right in that end battle scene with Spidey and Mysterio, when they're watching from the window.
Yeah.
There's one thing
And then-
Fury says that I was like, Fury's seen so much better stuff than that, but they're
Yeah.
impressed by that, and I was like, after I saw that, I was like, that makes so much sense.
He makes because
Did
I
you
have
write how long the movie was at the top?
yes, 2
You
hours
were
and
going
9 minutes.
in. I wrote literally 7 words on the page.
I have 2 pages.
That right there is the difference between a boy and a girl.
And someone who's like really invested into Marvel. But I wrote that like you understand Nick Fury like more because like watching, especially it's really weird
Fury's
watching
been
him.
through a lot.
Yeah, but it's like because you don't really like see him in Infinity War and
Yeah, no,
Endgame.
not
Like
at all.
these snippets, but not really. So the real like the last time you see Fury is Captain Marvel, where he's like this fun, like
But not
adorable
even
kind
that,
of
like-
character, like where he's just like chill. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
you come
but
to
that was
this.
still from like the start of the timeline.
Yeah, I know,
though, like,
exactly. But that's like the last
and then
thing
you
you see,
think
and
right
then he comes
from
here.
like Captain America, he was like, "Oh, I'm Nick
Yeah.
Fury," but yeah, in
But yeah, so
Marvel,
now he comes back here and he's all aggro again, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, that was
Fury,
good.
why are you doing this to me?
I know, I was
Um,
like, "Far out."
And then when he like kidnaps Peter to tell him about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plan, and he's just like, why are you? I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Where's Thor? And they're like, no.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he asks for Captain Marvel, and
Oh,
Fury's just like,
say that name.
don't you dare.
Yeah.
Which makes sense when you
Yeah.
think it's Talos because she totally like saved all their lives. And
Yeah,
so she's like,
yeah. So it's a
this
very
top
soft
thing.
spot. It's like,
So that makes sense.
yeah.
Also said something else, but I don't know where it is. Oh, when he explains that Mysterious or Beck is from another Earth. This is what he says. He says he's from Earth, just not yours. He
Yeah.
said not yours instead of not ours,
Yeah.
which also proves he's not Fury.
Yeah,
that he's Talos.
yeah, that's true.
And so it's like watching it a second time, you're like, oh my god, it makes so much sense,
That
but you're not
reminds me
thinking
of
about
when
it.
in Endgame, just to go off topic for a second, when Marvel and Thor are talking, or Marvel and someone, and they're like, oh, if you're like this good, like where have you been all this time? And she's like, oh, there's a lot of other worlds out there.
Oh my God, I love
and they
that
don't
moment.
have you guys. I was
Oh.
like, she wins. She wins
Oh my God.
Endgame.
She does.
Like, oh my, like that was good. I don't know. That just reminded me of that, and that was one of my favorite Marvel moments so far.
That is,
Yeah,
I love that.
was up there.
I have a note that you know when Beck takes over, like because he gets Edith, and so he gets like all of the droids, even Starks. I didn't think that even though he's in control of them, that they would necessarily attack Peter, because you know Tony programmed them and everything.
And when he put the glasses back on,
straight away it recognised Peter.
There was no like having to pass it back. It was just
it was just like okay, Peter.
Back,
and I'm like,
okay, Peter. I was wondering when you got some, and I was like,
he would have to transfer it back, right?
But he must have known.
But because Tony programmed the things, you would think that he would have programmed them to don't harm Peter Parker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like at the end of the day, Peter's like the overrider god of Edith now.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who gets it, he'll still be able to get it, which is really cool.
Yes. I have things about the final fight scene. Not a lot, but I liked how he used his Peter tingle.
Yeah, but that was really cool though. Because Mysterio was like, come on.
He's like, what is going on? I can fight you. And then
it's gonna be easy. Try and you gotta get through these guys. And he's just like, okay, I'll do it. Like, and he did.
I liked how they called it Peter tingle the whole time and not Spidey senses. Even though like everyone
don't call it that.
Everyone knew that it meant Spidey senses.
Yeah.
It was just like this big joke.
Though. Still work.
Yeah. Also, I wrote something about Flash because he's an interesting character. You always see he's appeared in every single version of Spider-Man. In Tobey Maguire, he's the one dating MJ. In Andrew Garfield, he's the basketball guy that Gwen tutors. In this one, he doesn't really have a relationship with MJ, which is different because there's like he's usually always
It was
something.
very different.
Also, we haven't seen Peter.
Another.
In all previous versions of Spider-Man, Peter Parker always finds a way to like mess with Flash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the original, I say original, but Tobey Maguire, he fights Flash, or Flash tries to fight him, but he like ducks and everything, and then he punches him. In Andrew Garfield, there's that basketball scene, and then he like breaks the basketball thing. Do
you think it's because they wanted the focus to be on Brad?
Yeah.
Not Flash.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a big thing between Peter and Flash.
No.
He's like douche,
not at all. Yeah.
But he's not so bad. He's also smarter than all the previous Flashes jocks, like dumb jocks, where he's like kind of science. He's not as smart as Peter, obviously.
No.
But he's still up there, like he's on the science team and everything.
Interesting.
We also like get a look into his like sad life. Although, like the first time I watched it, when I see the mother, you and father have not contacted me like in many days, I thought that was MJ. And then I realized,
so did I.
Yeah, because he's like looking for MJ, and then you see that message, and it goes away.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's just like, mother was too busy, and the driver was just like, yes, and he was like, oh, and you're like, oh, it was him.
Yeah.
And you're like, kind of sad, you know?
Sad. One of my last points, I don't know if you're still at the start of the movie or not. The first time in Marvel and Spider-Man history, the world knows who Spider-Man is, which is huge. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in the next Spider-Man that's going to lead on from that, but I'm hoping firstly that MJ doesn't think he actually is evil.
No, I think they shared a look that's like,
the look of
what
like,
just happened?
What just happened, yeah. But like, I was shook because like, it was that old guy from obviously Iron Man that bloody edited the footage together.
Yeah, okay.
But like, I was just like, oh my god, the world knows who Spidey is. Also, that scene was filmed in front of the hotel me and Gemma stay at.
Oh my god, I still used to move to my
last year, so that was cool to just to know exactly when they filmed it. Anyway, that's fine, don't worry about that.
I have written down one thing we have not brought up, which is very, very, very important, and maybe I haven't got it written on this one, and I had it written on my previous page, because yes, I write things multiple times.
You are really prepared.
J.K. Simmons.
Oh,
the news guy from the original Spider-Man. And then he showed up here.
Still angry. Still angry at Spider-Man. I was like, come on, man.
I'm like, obviously they had to get him back because no one else could do that.
Yeah,
I was so excited. I like punched Jack's arm so hard.
Yeah,
and he's just like, why? And I'm like, but it's the guy.
Yeah, that was
really that was amazing.
I was happy with that.
That was incredible. I was so happy. I was like, ah. Anyway, I had to make that point.
That's all my notes. Let's go through those 7 times.
Yeah, what else do I have? I liked Happy's character in it. I thought he was really cool. Like, he's definitely changed from before.
When Spidey was constantly annoying him.
Yeah, he was like very like, no, whatever.
Right.
But
he died for Spidey.
it's like post Iron Man death. he's like there for Peter more, and it's like
definitely.
really sweet, and I really like that. So that was something.
Yeah, definitely.
I also had like one bad thing. It's like how did they get into the royal vault? I'm like, how was it just open and they just went in? So that was just like a mini point that I had. That was only confused about.
Definitely.
This is the last movie of Phase 3. I didn't know that it was called Phase 3. I'm a bad Marvel person.
And
Phase 4.
To end it, the new Marvel movies just got released. Phase 4 at San Diego Comic-Con. I told Liv a few weeks ago, I was like, Loki didn't get a proper sign-off. Something had to happen with Loki in Endgame when he grabbed whatever he grabbed.
Tesseract.
The Tesseract. Something had to have happened. He had to go somewhere. It would have changed something. But then we also thought that was it. But no, Loki's getting a movie. Black Widow's getting a movie. Hawkeye's getting a movie. Another Thor. Another Doctor Strange. This might just be an outro. Might just be all the movies that are coming in soon. I don't have an outro yet. There you go.
That's the posters, and there won't be any posters. Just the names come up like that. I just decided for you. And the next one is Black Widow coming out May 2nd. So I'm really excited for that.
I'm so excited for that. May 2nd. God, we're gonna wait a while.
So long.
But it's fine. It's gonna be worth it. They're gonna be good movies.
I mean, I said about like Tony being everywhere.
Yeah.
Like how it was more like a lot like. Some people thought it was like his way of going, I'm watching over you, but I'm like, it was more it's more like a pressure, guilt trip type of reminder. Like, not even when he leaves this like country can he get away. He hasn't had time to grieve. You know what I mean?
Well, Liv is officially distracted by my dog, so a good time to end it. This one might be longer than normal because we didn't know what we were doing and we ate a lot of crackers and that's really it. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the new movies that are coming out. We'll see you. I want to say next week, but like it probably won't be next week. But next one of these, it'll happen. Quality outro. They're definitely gonna subscribe.